Hi, I'm Leanna from Wellness Inspiring Spiritual Health, and today I want to talk to you about how my spiritual life impacts my overall health. And I want to start by reading a scripture out of the book of John, chapter 16, verses 32 through 33. But the time is coming, indeed it's here now, when you will be scattered, each one going his own way, leaving me alone. Yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. I have told you all this so that you may have peace in me. Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart, because I have overcome the world. You know, when Jesus was going to the cross, when he was speaking with the disciples, he was letting them know that they were going to have to face a lot of things, especially after he's gone, right? He wanted them to know that during that time, you're going to feel like you're alone, but you really are not, because the Father is with you. God is with you, right? And he knew that his sacrifice was going to pave the way for us to go directly to God, to use his name, to be cleansed through his sacrifice in order for us to really have that audience with God. And I think that that is such a wonderful thing when you think about the sacrifice that he made. Just like back in the day in the 60s and in the 50s and the 60s when they were marching for civil rights, right? When our ancestors were marching for civil rights to make sure that we had the right to vote, that we had the right to sit at the table with everyone, that we had the right to have a president of the United States who looked like me. When I think about how my spiritual life impacts my overall health, I'm not just talking about the physical health, but I'm also talking about our mental health. The things that we hold on to that after a while will actually manifest themselves physically. High blood pressure, uh, risky behaviors, stomach issues, digestive issues, cancer, all these things that are manifesting ourselves physically in our body have a way of really taking a toll on us. And without that hope to anchor into, we're kind of just lost. We're kind of just left to the devices of doctors who are practicing medicine. I want to tell you the first reason why it is so important for me to really take my spiritual health seriously, my spiritual life, my prayer and meditation, and that is that it gives me a sense of peace when I'm going through a lot of difficult struggles in this world. You know, I'm 58 years old, and thank you, I know I don't look 58, but I'm 58 years old, and I have been through so many different things. I have lost a house. I have lost custody of my children. I have, I was in an abusive relationship. I have lost jobs, you know, but at the same time, I had Christ to hold on to. I had God to give me comfort during those difficult times. And that is why I continue to stay close to him. And listen, if you don't believe like I believe, it's okay. Find something to believe in. Find that someone, that power greater than you, that you can hold on to And it may be, I don't know. I don't know what it is for you. Only you can find that out. But I do know that it is very much connected to the holistic health of all of us. And so the next reason why I practice my spiritual life is it helps me to better digest my food by putting my body in a parasympathetic mode. Now, people are saying, well, what the heck is that? I don't understand. Okay, so you have a sympathetic mode and you have a parasympathetic mode, right? And to kind of put it in just plain terms, you have a fight or flight system, right? And then you have a rest and digest system. We always hear about the fight and flight, fight and flight, fight and flight, right? Those are things that usually happen when we're in a traumatic situation, when we're feeling stressed. The body has a defense mechanism that will prepare itself for whatever is about to come. And if we're always feeling like we're on guard, right, we never have an opportunity to allow our bodies to really rest, to really feel at peace. These are the reasons why so many people do prayer and meditation. This is the reason why so many people, will practice some type of stress relieving modality, whether it be walking, yoga, exercise of any kind, just doing breathing exercises. All those things are so important to our overall health, right? And a lot of that comes from a spiritual practice of one form or another. And so as a Christian, I practice prayer and meditation. I practice being still and feeling the presence of God flowing through my veins, beating in my heart. I practice those things because it brings me peace, it brings me joy, and it helps me to enjoy the foods that I am taking in to nourish the temple that God is living in. See, God lives in my temple. He lives in me. He lives in you. And so it's so important that we take care of that temple, that we honor that temple. The last reason why I want to practice my spiritual life is that it gives me a heart of forgiveness. And why is that so important? Well, I want to tell you that if we don't learn to forgive the past discretions of others and even the things that we have done ourselves, if we don't learn to forgive, we hold on to that. That lives right inside here. And it keeps this wall between us and the people we love. It keeps that wall between us and the God that we serve. It keeps that wall between us and living in a present life and experiencing the abundance that God has for us. So many times we let go, we don't let go of the past. We hold on to it, we cling to it, and it tears us up inside. A heart of forgiveness is so important to living in the present and to living a full and harmonious life. One that is practiced in peace and in love. I know that God is love. I know that if I don't let go of the things that maybe I have done to others and forgiven myself, or the things that people have done to me and forgiven them, I will constantly be holding grudges. I will always be feeling that, reliving that hurt. And I don't want to do that. And so today I ask you guys to find a spiritual practice that works for you. My Bible, my meditation, and the time that I spend with God is important to me. It keeps me grounded. It keeps me healthy, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I invite you guys to do the same. You can always check out the website betterhealththroughfood.com, and that is THRU through food.com. And I guarantee you that you'll be able to find something that'll help you. My name is Leanna Rivers, and I am from Wellness Inspiring Spiritual Health, and I wish you guys all the best and all the best health. Peace.